All right. Let's dive right in to something that could actually change how we think about customer service.
Ooh, interesting.
Microsoft's new Queues app for Teams.
Okay.
And we've got this fresh blog post straight from the Microsoft Community Hub.
Yeah.
And it's announcing that it's officially available.
Officially available, huh?
Yeah, and this is not just another app, let me tell you.
Oh, I know the feeling. You know, that feeling of being stuck on hold forever.
Yeah.
Whether it's customer service or waiting for IT support.
Ugh, it's the worst.
I know, right? And this app is tackling that problem head on.
Mm-hmm.
But it does it right inside of Microsoft Teams.
Yeah.
A platform that a lot of you are probably already using.
It's like they're bringing order to the chaos of waiting in line, but, digitally.
Digitally.
And what's so cool is how it impacts both sides.
Oh, yeah.
The customer and the employee.
For sure.
So it's designed for teams who aren't always in, like, a traditional call center.
Exactly.
Think IT help desks, sales teams, any department, really, that fields, inquiries from customers or colleagues.
It's about time.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's break this down.
Okay.
What does this Queues app actually do?
The big thing here is improving how those call queues are managed within Teams.
And they really emphasize consistent and enriching customer experiences.
Yeah, it's not just answering calls. They're looking to make those interactions better for everyone involved.
Like, actually better.
Better, yeah.
It's not just about picking up the phone.
Nope.
It's about the entire process.
Thing.
Creating a positive experience.
Yeah. So how do they make that happen?
Well, the blog post highlights benefits for, like, different roles within a team.
Okay.
Let's start with the agents.
Yeah. The agents on the front lines,
Yeah, they're the ones dealing with it.
They're juggling multiple calls, trying to provide quick and accurate information.
Oh, for sure. And this app gives them an intuitive interface.
Okay.
To simplify their workflow.
To simplify. Yeah.
And this is where I think it gets really interesting.
Okay. I'm listening.
Agents can actually see CRM records right next to the incoming call.
That's amazing.
So that means instant access to past interactions notes and basically everything they need to give a personalized response.
It's all right there.
All right there.
Yeah.
And, instead of digging through all these different systems for information,
right,
they have everything at their fingertips.
Oh, I love that.
Right.
Yeah.
And speaking of efficiency, there's also this Copilot feature in Teams Phone.
Okay.
Which can automate note-taking during calls.
That is wild.
So you're never going to miss a crucial detail because it's automatically captured and logged.
I mean, that would be a game changer for so many people.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not just about the agents, though, right?
No, it's not just the agents.
This app has a lot to offer for team leads, too.
Absolutely.
For managing those agents.
Yeah, so the leads, they get this real-time view of what's happening. They can manage agent availability, assign calls.
Wow.
Even jump in to help if an agent needs assistance.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and their feature's called...
Oh, this is where it gets a little...
It gets a little crazy.
Whisper Barge and Take Over.
Whisper Barge and Take Over.
Those sound intense.
Well, they do sound a bit dramatic.
Yeah.
But really, it's all about real-time support and guidance.
Oh, okay.
So a lead can discreetly, whisper advice to an agent during a call, which is perfect for coaching and on-the-job training.
It's like a secret weapon.
Totally.
Yeah. Okay, so what about Barge and Take Over?
Okay, so Barge lets a lead join a call if an agent is struggling.
Okay.
Needs immediate assistance.
Got it.
It's a way to step in and ensure a smooth customer experience.
So it's like a safety net.
It is. Takeover allows the lead to completely take control of the call if they need to.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that sounds like it gives them a lot of flexibility in how they manage their teams and support their agents. But what about beyond the real-time support?
Well, beyond the real-time support, there's data that can help leads make informed decisions.
Okay.
The Queues app provides real-time analytics and historical reporting.
Cool.
So leads can see how their team is performing. They can track call volume, average wait times, identify trends, and use that data to optimize their operations.
So it's not just about managing those calls in the moment.
No, it's bigger than that.
It's about using data to make, like, strategic decisions.
Yeah.
To continuously improve the customer experience.
For sure. And speaking of improving things, we can't forget about the administrators.
The admins.
Yeah.
What about them?
The Queues app gives them so much control over how the system is configured.
Oh, wow.
They can customize call queues, set up auto attendance, and manage access levels for different roles.
So they can tailor it to their specific needs.
Exact.
That's great for flexibility.
It is.
But setting all that up sounds like it could be a bit complicated.
You'd think so, but Microsoft has made it pretty straightforward.
Oh, really?
After that initial setup, leads can actually manage most of the settings themselves right within Teams.
So it reduces that burden on IT?
Yes.
Makes the leads more self-sufficient?
It does.
So it's like everyone wins with this setup.
They do.
Less reliance on IT.
Right.
More control for leads. Ultimately, a more streamlined process.
It is. And we haven't even touched on the Teams Premium enhancements yet.
Oh, there's even more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, everything.
Okay, so with a Teams Premium license, the Queues app gets even better.
Okay.
You get features like intelligent call recaps, live translations and captions.
Hold on, intelligent call recaps?
Yes.
Yes.
It's like having a personal assistant listen in on your calls.
Oh, wow.
Provides you with a summary of like the key points and action items.
That sounds amazing. And what about live translations?
Live translations. Imagine being on a call with someone who speaks a different language.
Yeah.
And the conversation is seamlessly translated in real time.
That's incredible.
It really is.
And captions.
Captions provide real-time text of what's being said.
Okay.
Which is great for accessibility.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
For situations where it might be difficult to hear clearly.
Makes sense.
It's all about creating a more inclusive and accessible experience for everyone.
So these Teams premium enhancements, they really take it to a whole new level.
They do.
So before we get too carried away, let's bring this back to you, our listener.
Yeah, think about your own work, you know?
Yeah.
Your experiences with customer service. How could an app like this impact your day-to-day interactions?
If you're already using Teams,
Yeah.
would this make your workflow smoother? Or if you're the customer,
Yeah.
could this lead to better support interactions?
I mean, this app is really a great example of how technology is changing the way we work and communicate.
It makes you wonder what other areas could benefit from this, this kind of integration and automation.
Oh, for sure.
But we'll dive into that a little bit later.
We will.
For now, let's take a closer look at some of the specific use cases for the Queues app.
Let's do it. Welcome back, everybody.
So we've covered a lot, but now let's look at some specific scenarios where this Queues app could really shine.
The blog post mentioned IT departments, sales teams, customer service admin teams.
Makes sense.
They're all areas where handling calls efficiently is super important.
Crucial.
Exactly.
So think about that classic IT help desk scenario.
Okay.
Someone's computer crashes.
Okay.
They're frantic. They need help like now.
Right away.
Right. And with the Queues app, that call goes directly to the right team.
Straight to them.
The agent instantly sees the caller's system info past tickets.
Wow.
All the context to resolve the issue fast.
So it's like taking out the guesswork.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of troubleshooting.
The agent doesn't have to waste time asking those basic questions or digging through files.
Yeah.
They can just get right to the problem.
And for the person calling, it means less frustration.
Yeah.
Faster resolution.
Win-win.
Win-win for sure.
Yeah.
Now, imagine a sales team.
Yeah.
Using the Queues app.
Okay.
Potential customer calls in with a question about a product.
Right.
The sales rep can see their purchase history, previous interactions, even personalized recommendations.
Oh, wow.
Based on their browsing.
That's cool.
So it's about going beyond just a transaction.
Yeah.
And building a relationship.
Yeah.
The rep can tailor their pitch.
Yep.
Anticipate needs, offer that really personalized experience.
It's like those, you might also like suggestions, but in a live conversation.
Exactly.
But it's not just external customers.
No, it's not.
Right.
Internal teams, too.
Yeah.
Imagine an HR department.
Okay.
Using the Queues app to handle employee inquiries.
Uh-huh.
So an employee calls with a question about their benefits.
Yeah.
The HR rep instantly sees their employment history, current enrollment.
Okay.
All that info they need for a quick and accurate response.
It's like a digital employee handbook.
Yeah.
That's always up to date and tailored to each person.
Streamlining internal processes and making information easily accessible.
And of course, the admins.
Oh, yeah.
Who are the backbone of these systems.
The backbone.
Right.
Lifesaver for them.
In what way?
Imagine managing call routing.
Oh, okay.
Setting up those automated responses for after-hours calls. Monitor system performance, all from one place.
Okay.
Taking the headache out of administration.
So this app sounds like it has the potential to really transform
I think so.
how organizations handle their call management.
It's one example of how technology is blurring the lines
Oh, yeah.
between communication, collaboration, customer relationship management.
It's all coming together.
We're seeing that convergence everywhere.
Think about how we use messaging apps like WhatsApp or Messenger for both like personal and professional communication.
For sure. The boundaries are definitely getting less defined.
Right.
And the Queues app is a prime example of how this trend is playing out in the workplace. It's not just a call management tool. It's a platform for collaboration, data analysis, and creating those personalized, engaging customer experiences.
Yeah.
It's like taking all the best features from all the different tools and combining them into one powerful solution.
But with all this talk about efficiency and technology, we can't forget about the human element.
It's a crucial point.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's about people interacting with people.
For sure.
Technology should empower those interactions, not replace them.
This app seems to do a good job of striking that balance.
I think so.
Gives agents the information and support they need to provide excellent service.
Right.
But it also allows them to focus on building rapport.
Yeah.
Creating those meaningful connections.
It's about taking the robotic, impersonal aspects out of customer service.
Right.
Allowing the human connection to shine through.
That's what it's all about.
That's what makes a truly positive experience.
So we've talked a lot about the potential benefits. Are there any potential drawbacks?
Of course, with any new technology, there are always things to keep in mind.
Okay.
Like the app is part of the team's premium licensing package, which means there's an extra cost involved.
So organizations will need to weigh the costs and the benefits.
Right.
See if it makes sense for their budget.
Exactly. And it's also important to think about the implementation, training staff on the new system, integrating it with existing workflows.
It takes time.
It takes time and effort.
And what about technical hiccups?
Oh, for sure.
Unexpected challenges.
Those always pop up.
Right.
It's crucial to go into any new technology with realistic expectations.
Yeah.
And a solid plan for addressing potential issues.
But even with those things to keep in mind, the potential benefits of the Queues app, they're hard to ignore.
They are?
For organizations looking to streamline their call management, empower their employees, and elevate their customer experience.
For sure.
This app is worth checking out.
I agree. And it's a great example of how technology can be used to improve efficiency and create a more human-centered workplace.
Let's go back to the specific app.
Okay.
The blog post provides links for different user roles.
Right.
End users, IT admins.
Yeah.
Even a self-service deployment guide.
So they're providing resources and support to help organizations adopt and implement this.
They really thought of everything.
It seems like it.
They have a clear call to action.
What is it?
At the end of the blog post.
Okay.
Try or buy Teams Premium today.
Wow.
Bold move.
It is.
Shows they believe in this tool.
They're confident it can make a real difference for organizations.
Based on what we've seen?
Yeah.
I'd have to agree.
I think so too.
This app has the potential to significantly improve how businesses interact with their customers and their own teams.
Yeah. It's a glimpse into the future of work.
Where technology is used to augment our capabilities.
Right.
Create a more seamless and connected experience.
I like that.
But for now, let's shift back to the present.
Okay.
And unpack some of these key takeaways from our deep dive.
Let's do it.
Okay. So we've explored Microsoft's Queues app for Teams.
Yeah.
From its features to its benefits, even its impact on how we work and how we interact with customers.
It's been a journey for sure, but let's try to distill it down.
Okay.
Into some key takeaways.
Let's recap.
Okay.
First, the Queues app.
Yeah.
It's all about bringing order and efficiency to call management within Teams.
Absolutely. Yeah. It empowers agents with the info and tools they need.
Right.
To give that quick, accurate, and personalized service.
And it gives leads that visibility and control they need to manage their teams.
And we can't forget about the admins.
Oh, right, the admins.
It makes their lives easier, too.
Yeah.
Gives them that centralized platform to manage those call flows, configure settings, and make sure everything's running smoothly.
And the Queues app, it's not just a standalone tool, right?
No, it's not.
It's part of a larger trend. Yes.
Of this technology convergence.
Yeah, we're seeing those lines blur between communication, collaboration, and customer relationship management.
This app really shows that shift.
It does.
Bringing it all together.
Seamlessly.
Before we wrap up,
okay,
I want to circle back to the human element.
The human element.
It's easy to get caught up in all the technical details.
Yes, it is.
But at the end of the day, it's still about people.
It is.
Connecting with people.
Absolutely. Technology should make those interactions better.
Right.
Not replace them.
The Qs app seems to do a good job of finding that balance.
It gives agents the tools and info to provide great service.
Yeah.
But it also lets them focus on building rapport. Understanding what customers need and making those genuine connections.
That's like a real difference.
It's about going beyond just a transaction.
Yeah.
It's focusing on the human experience.
We can all appreciate that.
Whether we're the ones providing the service or receiving it.
So, to our listeners,
check out the links in the original blog post.
Explore the app.
See how it could impact your work.
Stay curious about how technology is changing the customer experience.
Yeah.
And the way we work.
Well, that's a wrap on our deep dive.
It is?
Into the Qs app for Microsoft Teams.
We hope this was helpful.
Insightful.
Thought-provoking.
Until next time.
Keep exploring.
Keep learning.
And keep diving deep.
Thanks for listening.